up? My name's Billy Elliott Man. This is my vehicle that I'll be using for the Bullrun. It's a 2006 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Looks a bit like a race car. You got big wing, it's fancy paint job on it, and loud exhaust. But yeah, a lot of things, people realize it's a little bit more than that once they see me take off with it. Pretty much the car's close to stock. It's got, I mean, the only thing I really changed up on it was tightened up the suspension a little bit, changed up on the ECU and put an exhaust on it. It's making a bit more horsepower. It's about 50 more horsepower than stock on it, but really with 350 horsepower and all-wheel drive, it's just amazing. But yeah, do a lot with it. Do autocrosses, do rally crosses, do track days. I've done a supermoto event with it, done TSD rallies with it. I mean, you name it. Anything that I try and do with this, I do it. And as you can see, there's a little bit of battle damage here. I don't really, I drive the car kind of how it's supposed to be driven, I guess you would say that. I drive it hard and fast and everything else, and yeah, some duct tape. I mean, it's racer's tape. It's 100-mile-an-hour tape, so that's will hold on there good. The one thing that I do have in here that isn't stock is this. Put in a nice touchscreen display here. And it's got, you go through and you got radio, DVD player, auxiliary input for a PlayStation, and then got navigation input on it. Got inside, we got the iPod hookup. Underneath the passenger seat, there is a 10-inch subwoofer with a custom enclosure. And let's just say my girlfriend really likes driving in the passenger seat when we're going down the road. And that's how I can get her driving the car while I'm driving it. But once again, all that worthless.
Yeah, my name's Brandon. Basically, I've been into racing ever since I can remember. I actually grew up on the track. My mom has me go flying. My mom was a test driver for Volkswagen, even while she was pregnant with me. She actually went on a trip up to Alaska while pregnant with me, and people have always said to me that that's why I've always wanted to drive. Right now, I'm in college. I'm actually willing to miss finals. I'm willing to miss my finals to come and do this. And so, like, that's also part of my commitment to racing. But I've even lost an ex-fiancée to racing because I actually spent more money on my cars than I did on her, and she didn't like that too much. And basically, I grew up on the racetrack with my mom, who was actually one of the best female drivers in the Porsche Club of America back in the late 80s, early 90s, before me and my sisters actually started costing money. And my dad was also a pretty prolific race car driver. He also raced my mom. They had a 944 1983. One of only a few to come to America with a limited slip. Even the dealers didn't know about that back when they first came in. And basically, like, ever since I was little, everyone always asked me what I wanted to do, and I never gave any other answer other than race car driver. There was a time where I wanted to be a psychologist, but then I realized, like, I can't stay cooped up in a room all day. I got to go out and drive. And that's even what I do when I'm just relaxing and just trying to kind of go into my own zen state. I go for a drive. And even now, when my professors ask me what I want to do when I graduate in 6 months, and I tell them, I'm like, I don't even say I want to be, I say I'm going to be a race car driver because it will happen one day. And yeah, basically this Bullrun is just probably the start of a very long, continuous line that will finally make it to where both me and Billy will make it into the professional ranks. As both of me and Billy have alluded to, we've both actually done some road racing as well. We did the 24 Hours of Lemons, and in that race, the thing is you can't spend more than $500 in the car minus all the safety equipment that goes into it. But yeah, this is our choice. Snow is fun. But yeah, you can tell with the flat tires and only one actually having air still left in it, this car was run pretty hard at the race. It actually lasted us all the way through. We were there at the start of the green flag, or the drop of the green flag, and we ran all the way until the checkered flag. But as you can see, we've got some damage on it. This side is actually the pretty side compared to the other side. We get really bored. We have to fill in our spare time, and rather than spend our money on girls and booze, we spend our money on cars that look like this. Obviously, we made the right choice.